we fire the next pair. Doug Kalitta and Shawn Langdon. Doug flying the Kalitta Air, now hiring colors on the side of his normally Mac Tools, CMR, Construction and Roofing, Seal Master, Rev Chem, Red and White Machine. And Shawn's got his regular DHL yellow fellows. Coming out of Chicago the other day, rolling into the airport. Darned if that's not a Kalitta Air 747 sitting there.
Really cool. You know, with the last race in Seattle, an uncharacteristic moment for Shawn on the starting line. A 1:21 reaction time against Tony Schumacher ended his day and put Tony on to the next round. And, you know, Shawn's a very high-level professional. We give him all the credit for that, and we're going to find out how easily, and which he does, kind of put that last race out of his mind and move ahead. They did a kind of a philosophical tuning change on this car several races ago, and the idea was get it to the finish line and hand the guy who is one of the best drivers in this sport the wheel, and it's worked out well for them so far.
Yeah, it really has. They, at one point in time, were trying to clone the two cars, but sometimes cars just don't want to act the same. And you've got to understand that, hey, what works on Doug's car maybe wasn't working quite so well for Shawn's car. So Kurt Elliott, Jason McCullough decided we need to go in a little bit different direction. They are still kind of in the learning process, and Doug Kalitta, even though they started off a little slower than some people thought with the off-season crew chief change, they have been making progress, and this is the time of year to do it. .379, 318 miles an hour for Doug Kalitta, and he goes to the top. Shawn Langdon goes 3.817, 313 miles an hour, and he goes into the number 2 position for the moment. So, Team Kalitta goes 1 and 2 for now, with Kalitta Air now hiring, set number 1, and DHL number 2. Down to Joe.
Down here with Alan Johnson. You've been saying it's a work in progress, number 1 at the moment. Things are coming along.
Yeah, you know, this track's really good, except maybe the last few hundred feet down there looks like it was spinning. But, yeah, it's hot, it's humid, hard to make power. You know, we were a little bit cautious on our first run, but we'll take that, you know, go into tomorrow and hopefully have some good luck this weekend.
Take another look on the NHRA.TV replay.
And we watched both cars leave the starting line. Incrementally, these cars were identical really through 660 feet. And Doug wasn't all that much far ahead after that 79.5 at 318. It's the first time we've actually seen a car that's been in that 304, 305 zip code in the 8th make all the way to the finish line without some sort of an issue. So the 79 is nice. Will the 79 hang in there? I'm not sure. But, man, that thing looks good. It looks kind of cool and retro with that Kalitta Air logo all the way down the side.
Yeah, I remember seeing cars when they said Kalitta Air on the side of them back in the days when Connie was driving them.